You ever been to a kitchen in the deep woods of North Florida? Welcome to Tammy's Outdoor Kitchen.
In case you didn't get all that, I'm Tammy. Today we're going to make a simple, easy chili mac. My kids loved this stuff growing up, and I loved making it because it was so simple, easy, and didn't take very long to get on the table. Let's get started. What you're going to need to make your chili mac is some macaroni, about a pound of hamburger meat, about a cup of bell pepper, 1 good sized onion, 3 or 4 pieces of clove, some cheese, some tomato sauce, some olive oil, and I use parsley, chili powder, salt, pepper, and Sazon. Alright, now as far as the spices go, if all you have is salt and pepper, hey, you're still golden, it's still going to taste good. I just like my spices, and I like taking it up a notch. So, there you go. Alright, the first thing we're going to do, because that's what's going to take the longest, is to cook the pasta. So, we're going to get a high flame, set that pot on there, and I'm going to put probably about a quart of water. Looks good to me. I'm going to put some salt in there because you know I love to salt my pasta. So I probably put a good tablespoon in there in that much water. Put the lid on it, let her come to a boil. Next thing we're going to do is get our onions cut up, and I'm going to cut them pretty fine because I actually had a kid that would eat onions as long as they didn't know they were in there. So, I cut them pretty small. Now our cloves, I'm just going to do the same thing. I'm just going to cut them really fine. Okay, we're going to go for a medium heat on the sauce. About right there. Let that pan get hot. Yep, my pan's good and hot. You know it's hot. If you put your hand down in there and you can't hold it there, that means it's good and hot. Now we're just going to put a couple of tablespoons of oil. Let that get hot. Alright, y'all. I got this at Trader Joe's, and it was really, really reasonable. You know, I don't know if it's like premium olive oil, but it sounded good, it looked good, it says it's pure olive oil, so, and it came with the top. Isn't that cool? It came with the top, and I think I paid less than $8 for it. And so we're going to try it out. We're going to see if this is a really good oil or not. If it is, I'll let you know. Here we go. Hear that sizzle? That's what you're looking for. You want it to be nice and hot when you put your veggies in there. All right, and we're gonna get those onions in there and those garlic cloves, everything in all at once. Let's just swirl that around. We're just going to let that get soft. Give it a good stir. Make sure none of it's sticking to the bottom, because it will. Macaroni is notorious for just automatically sticking to the bottom. So let's get it stirred up. I'm going to put the lid back over the top, but I'm not going to cover it all the way because I don't want it to bubble out. All right, we're going to get back on these onions now. And they are ready, or as ready as they need to be. And now I'm going to add that hamburger meat. Okay, now it's time to add those spices. Okay, I'm going to start with that Sazon, and I'm going to start with a teaspoon. Teaspoon of parsley. Teaspoon of chili powder. Pepper. And I have this handy dandy grinder. It'll take me a minute on the pepper. And while I'm that, I'm just going to go ahead and stir. Y'all, this is already smelling so good. It's amazing what spices will do for a meal. Even something so simple. Your family thinks you just took so much time because it's good. Alright, we're going to let that go. And salt, salt is a matter of preference. So I'm going to put just what I think it needs. And you put what you think it needs, depending on your salt intake. That all stirred up. Make sure your hamburger's all good and done and brown and broken up. All right, y'all. I'm already drooling, like for real. It's gonna be so good. When kids were little, I would make a big, like, double box of Jiffy cornbread mix. That way they'd have this and cornbread, and it would make it stretch so much further. And they'd be content and happy and ready to go to bed. And Mama was good with that. All right, now we're gonna get our tomato sauce in there. Give that a good stir. Turn it down to low. Put the lid on it and just let it simmer and all those flavors meld together while you're waiting on your pasta to get done. Bang, 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 bang. Okay. occasionally go in there and move your macaroni around just to make sure nothing's sticking. Just like that. Put your lid back to skew and wait for it to finish cooking. Okay, my pasta is al dente now. I'm gonna get that water out, all drained. I'm gonna add it to my sauce. We're just gonna drop that right on top. Give it a good stir. And I did cook it al dente, which means, you know, just barely done, which gives me a few minutes for these flavors to go into my macaroni. And that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna leave this. I'm gonna put the lid back on it and let it sit for about another 10 minutes. Right, now my 10 minutes is up. My flavors are all in there, just melding away. And I have cheddar jack, but you can use cheddar, sharp cheddar, mozzarella, fontina, it doesn't matter. Whatever cheese you like, that's what kind of cheese you put on there. And it is just so, so good. And put as much cheese as you want. I'm probably going to let this melt, and then I'll probably put some more cheese in the bowl, because we like cheese like that. Now I'm just going to turn my oven off now, or stove off now. Just reach in, look at that. Leave that cheese on top. There you go. I hope you enjoy your little piece of hamburger heaven, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.